Good evening. This is your psychic LG reporting from the United Kingdom. First time live in a long time. Give us a 5-5 if you can hear us. Hello, hello, hello. Can you hear me? Hello. Give us a 5-5 if you can hear us. Yeah? Whew. Hello there. Whew, it's warm today, isn't it? Are you keeping okay? This is nice, isn't it? It's like what I do on Twitch. Morning in Japan. Hi in Alberta. Good morning, and is it frosty in Queensland, Michelle? It's close over here, mind. Nice to see you. Hi there, Mark in Chicago. Oh, thank you. Thank you, but I didn't look pretty earlier on. I only washed my hair and put my makeup on to come online, you know. Let's get comfortable. I've got my crystal ball. I'll wait for some people to come in. And we're going to look into the star signs tonight for everybody. Can you hear us okay, guys? Because I've got mics, but I haven't got the didgeridoo to go into the Apple Mac yet. But I think this recorder's quite good, this camera thing in my laptop. Hi there, Angela. Oh, that's good. Well, obviously, when I get the mic sorted, it'll be even louder. I thought it would because it works on Twitch. I'm just going to get some coffee. Whew, I couldn't even tell you what's been going on. I've been that busy today. I couldn't even tell you what's been going on in the world. I don't know what's happening. It's just that heavy energy, isn't it? And I thought, let's do personal predictions for you all. Oh, thank you, Greta. You haven't got any audio, Teddy? Does anybody else can hear us? It's really extremely heavy energy, isn't it? And thank you. So you can hear us okay. Hi in Canada. Got a few in from Canada. Spent the morning at community garden picking 3 large summer squash. Oh, lovely. It's the time, isn't it, to be in the garden, just to keep grounded in that. So maybe it's right. So people can hear us there, Teddy. So I don't know if there's something wrong. Maybe it's try coming out and coming back in again. Have you got it turned up? Hi in LA. But it's hot over there today, is it? Oh, your stomach hurts. I'll send you some healing. So I don't know how many's in the live chat. Wait for a few more to come in. It's too hot, isn't it? You've just got audio, Teddy. That's strange. Maybe there's something wrong with your computer. You might try rebooting it, coming out and coming back in again. I bet it's hot in Trinidad. Oh. You've got audio now. That's good. Right, let's get started. It's so hot, isn't it? You can just, oh my God. Iowa is 100. Oh my God, Fahrenheit. 109 in Phoenix. That's too much. I'll be passing out. It was 80 something in the northeast of England through the week. And I was nearly fainting because we're not used to it over here, you see. Normally it's cold and damp in the northeast of England. It's always raining. I like the snow. So I know it's very heavy at the minute, and I think I was talking about it on my Twitch show. There's something, I don't know if anyone's seen the Twitch show on Wednesday night, but there's something really heavy in the air, and it's that time energy. It's as if we're feeling time's going too fast, but at the same time, it's making us feel heavy. Do you just feel like that, guys? Like you're racing against the clock, but you feel really heavy, like this gravity. There's something going on with gravity. That's what I feel like. Hi in Liverpool. Do you feel like that, Sloan? It's like time is wrapped in a wet duvet. Exactly. It's the most strangest energy, isn't it? I definitely feel we're in mystical times, definitely. Biblical times. Oh, the Isle of Wight, how lovely. I bet it's lovely there today. So I just think it's important that we keep grounded. We try and not get too caught up in the drama before things start really, should I say, firing up down on Capitol Hill and everywhere else. I mean, you've got all these politicians, they're all leaving and all strange stuff's going on. But I'll be looking into that tomorrow night on Twitch. Yeah, they certainly have, Donna. So is we're evolving and we're starting to feel different and we're more sensitive. Use your crystals. I would recommend salt baths, but if it's too hot, you can get like the salt scrubs for the shower, that type of thing. Just keep grounded, be around nature if you can. Listen to nice music. Try to live in the here and the now because something is definitely happening. But I do believe what we're gonna come through it. We definitely are. Yeah, I predicted about Italy. So, without further ado, it's Saturday night, and let's start the star signs. Hiya, Madalena. I'm I'm not on Zoom. I'm on live. It's like live through YouTube, Roxanne. I'm doing the personal astrology readings. And I believe we will be. We'll be doing Pisces first. How did you know that, Robert Neil? What do I believe what's happening? I believe all sorts is happening all at once. I believe it's a mixture of us ascending, strange stuff going on the planet. I believe that the darker side of life is panicking because it's like that experiment is evolved and they didn't think it would evolve so much, which is us. um, Lots is going on. There's a lot of change, and Gaia's a conscious being and she's feeling it. And we're just all playing out this 3D on this planet, trying to sort everything out because we're going from old Earth into new Earth, and nobody said it would be easy. So it's very uncomfortable at the moment, and it's the not knowing. And we as a human race have lost a lot of trust in governments and society, and we're trying to get it back. And it's very hard when you've got to try and keep your energies risen to come through this, and we will come through this. But nature definitely helps, or doing things with loved ones, that type of thing. But of course, the planets, the way they are lying in your charts will also affect you as well. But I don't know what you think, guys, but I think the sun looks different. Everything seems different. But once you start to spiritually ascend, we start to see colors different and everything starts to, it's like the veil's being lifted. Yes, we certainly have, Magda, should I say. And nature does really, really help. Hiya, Debbie. I'll probably ring you later after the show. It's my little friend Debbie, and she lives in Texas. I bet it's hot over there today, is it, in Texas? The planet is definitely changing. And then you've got all this, you know, everything what's happening with politics, and they're all trying to fight it out like a game of chess, isn't it? Like a game of chess, and everyone's battling against, and it's draining everything, draining it all. Oh, butterflies are about at the moment. I've got a butterfly blush in my garden, and I've seen some little red admirals today. But it's about we're taking back our power and not feeding into the negative. It's the not known. But I'm telling you now, we're going into a very futuristic world. I'm going to be doing more channelings, and I might put some channelings out on here as well with the star people that I channel, the angel realm that I channel. And they tell me that there's all this great technology, what's going to come onto the earth plane, what's been held back from where. Thank you, Teresa. I'm a little bit nervous. You wouldn't think it's silly, isn't it? Because it's no different to being on Twitch, really. It's really sort of heavy energy at the moment, isn't it? But thank you, Teresa. Okay, let's get started. Right, let's start with water signs. Before we start, guys, with the lottery numbers, if you want the lottery numbers tonight, what does the lottery numbers start? Like, what do they go up to? Is it 49? Because I don't do the lottery. But what does the lottery numbers go up to? Is it 49 or 59? Can you put it in the chat so I know? Does anybody know? Or is it different all the way around the world? And it's six, isn't it? 6 or 7 numbers for the lottery? Is it 49? Okay. Or 59? So maybe that's strange. Okay. Lottery games are different. 59 UK. Well, I'll go up to the 50s, and then we'll see and pick whatever you want from that. Oh, it's 59 in the US as well. It's only 45 in Australia. That's strange, isn't it? My guides have just said there, manipulation of numbers. Remember, everything is frequency, everything is energy, everything on this planet, everything's binary. Absolutely everything. So when you start to communicate with your star people in the angel realm, you know, it's like they're reminding you. It's that little reminder when you say 1111 or, you know, 33 and stuff like that. Because all these numbers are part of different angel collective groups and star races, and that's how they communicate. And of course, the numbers we have, I believe there's a lot more numbers out there that we don't know about. Do you know what I mean? We've just got like a basic set of numbers, everything to do with physics and that. Right, let's start with Pisces. I ramble on a lot. Sometimes I burst into song as well, just to raise the vibration. Okay, Pisces. Okie dokie. Let's see what's going on. Right, I'm going to take his week by week. Actually, no. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take you. I'm going to take you up until the beginning of August. Okay. So this is like, because I've started late with the July ones, I'll take you up to the beginning of August. Right, Pisces. I know things have been a little bit difficult for you recently. And you're a very sensitive soul. You're one of the water signs. But I get this sense of restriction. I don't know if you've been feeling very restricted recently, Pisces. I don't know if there's any Pisces in the audience. I think there's one or two. And I don't know if this is to do with a job situation or a money situation, or you're just sort of feeling agitated at the moment. Does that make sense to you? And of course, this does for Pisces rising as well, right? Um, and it's about trying to spend that family time, but try not to worry about money. There's a big sort of fork in the road, and I'm going into the middle to, I would say, middle of August. Okay. And I believe that I'm getting like Dorothy, follow the yellow brick road, follow, follow, follow. And you're going along, and then which way do you go? And it's a case of you just need to follow your heart and don't worry and think positive. That's what I'm getting. But you're just such a busy little bee. You've been worried about money, and try not to worry about money. Remember, we're in this fifth dimension now. So by feeling positive, you're going to attract positive, and it'll really, really help. Family affairs. So, if things have been a little bit flat for you recently, Pisces, I feel things are going to start to spice up, I would say, into the end of July, beginning of August. I don't know if you're going on vacation or you got any trips, that type of thing, um, with your loved one. And for single Pisces out there, I believe that you've got an admirer, but also watch for a blast from the past trying to come back in again. Now, that doesn't mean you're going to go running off through the daisy fields and bye bye and never to be seen again, going and running off with the gypsies. It just means that you're going to start to feel more alive again, more at one, more younger. And I would say definitely into the middle of August. End of July, you'll start to feel that shift. Okay. But I just think that you need to start looking after yourself more, getting more vitamins into you. I don't know if you've been feeling poorly recently, a bit under the weather. And I feel for Pisces out there. Now, this is general, these are general readings. All right, these are general readings. So if you want to contact us for a more in-depth reading, the links are in the description of all my videos, okay? Or, that email us or contact us on Facebook or whatever. But I do feel that things are going to start to improve for you, but you have been feeling really, really flat. I am feeling that, Pisces. And I'm feeling that there's a gentleman. I mean, obviously, this message it's only going to resonate for somebody out there. But I've got a gentleman coming in here, and he just loves you dearly. I'm getting like sort of like a fatherly energy and grandfatherly. I'm getting the letter J, and he's shown as a ring. It looks like it's a man's ring. It looks like, I don't know if it's a signet ring, but he's also shown as a sovereign, like a gold sovereign. This is for Pisces. This is a message for a Pisces out there. And that when he passed, he's coming in with an oldish dog. He never got to say goodbye to you, and he just wants to tell you that he's proud of you. He's proud of you. Could that be for you, Catherine? I'm also smelling cigarette smoke. I mean, I smoke, but I'm smelling that cigarette tobacco. But I'm not talking about, ciggies that you smoke. I'm talking about, like the rolly type or like the old-fashioned tobacco. And I don't know if he used to keep it in a tin. And he's coming through with a little woman, and I'm feeling, like the old-fashioned walking larders, which were kept really cold. And I'm smelling this very distinctive smell. My Auntie Betty used to have this. She used to slice courgettes or cucumber and steep them, pickle them in vinegar. So when you walked into her larder, I remember this when I was a little girl, you could always smell like the pickled cucumber. And it's that smell I'm smelling, all like that old-fashioned stuff in the jars and that. And he's coming in with this little woman. She's not very big, and she's wearing one of them crossed pinnies, aprons. I could be going back to the Second World War time. And I'm getting the letter M. The letter M's been given with this lady, and A and E. But there's like this strange little dog coming through with him, and he just wants to tell you that he loves you. Does that make sense, Catherine? I like it when I get that connection. I'm pickling cucumbers tight now. Oh, I love the smell. It always reminds us when I used to go and see Auntie Betty when she lived at Whitley Bay. It was like near the seaside. That was my mum's Auntie Betty, actually. And she had like this old-fashioned walk-in larder, and it had all them lovely pickling smells. Okie dokie. See, I think we're going to go all back that way because we've been wasting too much food. The system, everything needs to change, and we're going to start pickling stuff again and making things last, making our own jams and stuff like that. Just modern day living, we've never had the time, have we? Okay. You're going to get the chance to be invited. I don't know if it's like a do or a party or a gathering. You can get all dressed up with your posh suit or frock on. And there's an older lady coming in as well. This lady's coming in for somebody, and that she's got 2 daughters on the earth plane, and she's really, really worried about them. And she's saying dad's just recently passed over and she's got dad. I don't know if this is a grandmotherly or a motherly energy, but she's saying she's got dad and that she loves you. And remember, there's no such thing as death. There's no such thing as death. There's life after life. We just think it's death because we're on this side. But when you go over to the other side, it's not death. And one day you'll see her again. So it's quite an interesting, it's quite a family month for you, Pisces. That's what I'm feeling. But any trips, anything you get, even if it's just day breaks, little road trips, go because it'll do you the world of good. There's also going to be a decision with property, and watch for baby news to come in around the family. All right, so watch for that. Okay. I feel your lucky colour this month, Pisces, is going to be blue, like a cornflower blue, because I do colour healing as well. Or maybe get some blue crystals, meditate with them. You definitely need to start eating better and start to drink more water. So you're feeling all sluggish in that, because that's something else that you do is when you start to rid old wounds through this awakening, you can rid old wounds and it comes out of you, and you can actually sometimes not feel very well. Anything else for you? You've got the golden key. Practice the law of attraction. I'm going to give you some lucky numbers here, and it's up to you if you want to use them for the lottery. This is for Pisces. I'm getting 16, number 1, 24, 26, number 10, 17, and 2. Okay, that's your lucky numbers. Some of them numbers may resonate with loved ones in spirit, but they're lucky numbers. So it's up to you what you do with them. All right? Or Sheila's written them down. So that's Pisces. Let's get a drink of coffee. Are you keeping okay? Okay, Cancerian. Happy birthday to any Cancerians out there what have had their birthday or they're coming up. My mum's a Cancerian. It was just her birthday yesterday. Was it yesterday? Or the day before? The 14th anyway. So let's see what's going on for Cancerian. Ooh, Cancerian. I'm feeling the colour purple is going to be a very lucky colour for you this month. And again, I'm getting money. You normally find this within categories, like because you've got the water signs, the different categories, that they tend to follow like a pattern. Try not to worry about money. You are the natural homemaker, Cancerian. You're all for your family. But you've been feeling a little bit vulnerable recently, a little bit let down. Has there been any arguments in around you recently, Cancer? I'm feeling round about the 16th. Is it not the 16th now? Anyway, I'm getting the 16th, but this could be going into August. There's going to be some big news to come in around you, around family. Overseas, big news. Overseas, big news. Letters coming in from abroad. Somebody shouting in pop. That's quite like a pop. That's like dad, isn't it? Pop. You're healing. And there's a lady coming through who passed. Now, remember these, I'm going to resonate for everybody. Jean or Gina or something like that. And there's a tall, right, I've got a fatherly link coming through, and he's bringing a very tall young man in from spirit. And this young man passed over very suddenly into the spirit world. Very tragic how he passed, and he's coming in there, and Pop's bringing him in. This is a message for somebody out there. If this doesn't resonate with you, it's going to resonate with somebody close to you, or you'll find it out. Just Spirit's giving us it. If Spirit has an opportunity to, send that message, they'll send it. It'll reach that right person. Okay. I know your health hasn't been that good recently, Cancer. And what I'm getting is that you need to start taking care of yourself. There's a stranger that you haven't seen for a while who's going to come over your door. I don't know why I'm getting a European feeling. Again, everything will fall into place like a jigsaw puzzle. I'm getting the song, The Power of Love for you. Has your heart been broken, Cancer? Is this somebody that you've been thinking about from the past? Maybe you never got to be with that great love. Or maybe you're just wondering, will I ever get love? But I'm getting that song, The Power of Love. Romance is in the air. For Cancerians who are in relationships, it's going to be quite a hot, sexy month for you. But I'm also getting a romance with it as well. But also for single Cancerians out there, I feel there's like a blast from the past or somebody who's going to try and contact you. So watch for that. Over the seas and far away. Are you traveling? I'm seeing hospitals, but it will be fine. Any like little things that need to be tidied up? It's like somebody's going to win something. Or it's like they're going to achieve something, like a youngster in the family, and you're going to be really happy for them. Okay, so you need to watch for that. Again, try to practice the law of attraction. Try not to worry, because worry attracts worry. Worry attracts worry. I get the colour purple for you. It's going to be very lucky. Is it time for you to downsize? Who's thinking of moving? Or there's something going on with real estate, moving, property? And any stressful, I don't know, I feel like you've been going through a bit of a stressful time recently, Cancerian, and I feel things are going to start to tidy up for you within the next 5 to 6 weeks. I'm getting the name Lily. The name Lily's been given. Now, I don't know if it's a flower. It's coming in with a lady again from spirit, or she's saying, I am Lily. That's what she's saying. I am Lily. Interesting. And she's also given us the name Rose as well. I like all the old-fashioned names. They all seem to be coming back into fashion, don't they? Oh, this is really interesting because I know some of you Cancerians are quite home birds and you don't like traveling. Some of you do, some of you don't, but because you're homemakers. But I'm seeing like in Hawaii, when they're doing the grass dance, I'm saying that. And there's going to be big news and around a trip when somebody's going that way. That's interesting. Your grandmother's name was Dolly Rose. Interesting. Right, Cancerian, I'm going to give you some lucky numbers. So I want you to get your pen. You can do whatever you want with these numbers. Put them on, hide them on the lottery. Remember, you've got to be in it to win it. It's not fate, it's luck. Okay. Right, I'm getting number 12, 41, 25, 27, 16, number 1, and legs 11. I sound like one of them bingo callers, don't I? Legs 11, bingo. I'm doing this, guys, to keep your vibrations up, because I just think that we need to try to keep positive. It's very, very important. I don't know why they're dying to come through, but I've got to get through this. I've got all my guides that I've got A2I here, my little ball of light. Anybody who doesn't know who I'm on about, he escaped sort of like a dark program and he was used sort of in this weaponry situation. He escaped, he came to me, and he gives us all this information. He's like a fairy ball of light, a being. And there's same big news coming in with mountains in the Himalayas. You'll have to wait to why I'm doing the astrology. It's every time he thinks that he probably thinks I'm on Twitch and I'm doing the world predictions. Okay, so I hope that's helped there. Where's the Himalayas, guys? I'm terrible with geography. Is it Mount Kailash? Could be. Your wife's a bingo caller. Okay, let's get on and do these, and then I'll see what I can give you at the end of it. Okay, Scorpio. Is there any smouldering, sexy Scorpios in the audience tonight? Okay. Oh, you are, Nancy. Interesting. Means it just says it's the Himalayas is between China and India. Ooh, there's something happening, isn't there? I'll give some prophecies at the end of this for you if I'm not too tired. All right, Scorpio. Have you been feeling recently, Scorpio, that you feel like you're like that, the mother, the nurse, the organizer, and you just want people to start thinking for themselves? You're just so worn out. Is that how you've been feeling? And it's about taking that time, that step back, and it's okay sometimes to say no. Yeah. Um, like I said, we're all ascending and we're all on different levels. But if people are draining you, it's like you need to learn how to protect your aura. You need to get into your different crystals, and it's what suits you. Have you been feeling like that? Um, what's that? Is it obsidian? Try some obsidian. Just try experimenting. Tiger's eye is good. Amethyst is good. Remember, everybody's energy is changing all the time. But with you being a Scorpio, you'll be very intense, very empathic. You'll be feeling, and some people are sucking people's energies off people. Yeah. So some people are draining people. Yeah. So you've got to learn how to protect your bubble. And again, I totally recommend salt baths that work really, really well. Try to eat little and often so it keeps you grounded. Try to eat well. But once we start to become more empathic, we start to experience psychic vampires. And I'm going to be doing videos on this. I'll just let that go through. Oh no, I'll leave it alone. I'll let Debbie do it. So I feel like you need to be careful, Scorpio, but it will pass. You are drained and you're lacking in vitamins. I feel that. I feel like I need to give you berries and nourishment and vegetables. And because are you the type of character that if you're stressed, you can't eat properly? Yeah, does that make sense? And it's work, work, work. Again, you're feeling like you're running against the clock and you don't feel like you're getting anywhere. And I'm getting that saying, birds of a feather stick together. So it's like try to be around like-minded people, what won't drain you so much. And I know that's easier said than done when it's family or loved ones or colleagues, work colleagues. So this is when you need to use your crystals. But remember, everybody's on their different ascension levels. Does that make sense? Okay, I'm seeing snow mountains. When there's going to be some big news to do with snow mountains, it's got to be coming in soon. I feel that, or to do with a mountain. You're going to get a surprise in the family. And I don't know if you, this is something else as well. You need to try to look after yourself, which is very important. You've been trying to get more into a bedtime routine. You need to start maybe listening to some nice music because I feel you're having trouble sleeping. But remember, once we start to ascend, we come out of linear time and we have trouble connecting with linear time. So it's like you're fighting against the clock. For all single Scorpios out there, remember you've got your soulmate and you've got your twin soul. So your soulmate is like that safe, warm dressing gown, your safety net. You've had many lives with your soulmate. Your twin soul can take you to the heights of passion. And it's very sexual and it's very magnetic and very telepathic. But sometimes they can have you up and down, like on a roller coaster. And there's always that runner and the chaser in the twin flame relationship. Have you met your twin flame yet, Scorpio? Because what's coming out in this crystal ball is you're going to cross paths with this person. Now, remember, people's timelines have been put on, they've been put on froze, over the last couple of years when we've had lockdowns and that. So it's mess with people's fate. But if it's meant to be, it'll come back around. You're going to meet the big love of your life if you haven't already. And it's going to be on a telepathic connection. That's what I'm being told. There was a film from the 40s, and I can't think what it's called, where they used to meet at a train station. What was that film called? Can you remember it? And it's as if I'm getting that special person's coming into your life. I haven't done Capricorn yet, no. I'm just the third one in water signs. So if you feel in your head, in your heart, in your soul that you couldn't live with anybody, you need to understand, Scorpio, right? Your way is the right way. Your way is the right way. So you don't have to go by what society says. Brief encounter. So it could be the case if you've got your house they've got theirs. And it's just somebody who takes it out for dinner or takes it to the seaside or have a romantic meal together and then they go home at night time. And that might just be enough for you. Stop saying that there's something wrong with you because there's not. Remember, we are all different. And for Scorpios who are in relationships, how things have been getting quite irritable. I do believe that things are definitely going to start to improve. Depending on your person you're with, I feel it's as if you just let them be, this is what I'm being shown, they'll come back around. So I don't know if there's any Scorpios out there dealing with any huffy people or people who can be quite moody. But yeah, for people who are looking for that love, I'm seeing that brief encounter energy coming in for you. And it's very romantic. It's very romantic. What else am I saying? Works on the change for you, Scorpio. And some of you out there might be self-employed or wanting to start your own project. Now is the time for taking courses. And I want to say, don't be afraid. Don't feel afraid just to go that one step further and you'll not look back. So is Nancy's put here in the audience, right? I haven't dated in 30 years and you like being alone. It doesn't have to be, your twin soul doesn't, this is something that you need to know. It doesn't have to be sexual. It might just be that walk in the park or that friend to be there for you. Remember, everybody's different. I'm getting the colour. What colour am I getting? I'm getting silver. I'm getting the colour silver. Or to wear silver as jewellery. And I feel it'll be very lucky for you and protective this month. I'm going to give you some lottery numbers. I definitely feel there's a few of you out there thinking of moving or wanting to do home improvements. And you will get, something's going to pass, something that you've been waiting for. And it's something to do with money. Right? So, or there's something nice coming your way. There's a nice surprise coming your way, Scorpio. Right, so I'm going to give you some numbers here. I'm getting 27, 42, 31, 40, 18, 19, and number 9. All right, so that's your lucky numbers there. So I hope that's helped there, Scorpio. See, there's one more thing for you. I'm getting that roses are red, violets are blue. What's the next thing to the rhyme to that? There's definitely romance coming your way. Like I said, or if you're in a relationship, things are going to get really spicy this month for you, between now and this time next month. Good morning in Australia. Okie dokie. He's enjoying it. Where should we go next? Let's do earth signs. Sugar is sweet and so are you. Oh. Okay, let's do Taurus. And this is for between this time now, next month. Okay. I'm glad you enjoyed that, David. Right, Taurus. Let's see what's going on for the month ahead. This is for Taurus, Sun and Moon rising. Right, Taurus. I feel like you're coming to the end of one stage in your life and you're going through a new. So I don't know if that makes sense to you. That you're shutting one door and you're opening a new door. And I don't know if things have been feeling pretty overwhelming for you. It's like you've been in this dark tunnel, but the light's coming in. The light is definitely coming in. I'm seeing music. I'm hearing music for you. You need to get that music up and it'll really uplift your energies. I've got a lady coming in from Spirit and I'm getting a very motherly energy. Remember, these messages aren't going to resonate for everybody. They're just general readings. What she's saying is that there's going to be a move or there's been a move, and I don't know if that's a house move or a job change. So I don't know if that makes sense or not. That's what I'm being given here. And again, I'm getting the letter N. So if this doesn't relate to anybody, it's a message for somebody out there. Okay. It's been a pretty rough time, but the universe is going to start to work in your favor. He's going on a journey soon, Taurus. I definitely feel like you've took a different fork in the road. Big news coming in with a young female in the family. And I'm seeing baby news coming in. Who's trying for a baby? Or you're going to hear of baby news around you. You've been too serious for too long, Taurus. And where there's been a lot of tears in the past, there's going to be happiness to come in for you. Again, it's about looking into the law of attraction and try not to worry. Whatever's happened has happened for a reason, and it's bringing in a fresh new start for you. This is what the ball's giving us. This is what my guides are giving you all. It's bringing in a fresh new start. Love is in the air. Oh, dearie me, I'm getting that. Who sang that? Love is in the air. I'm getting the lyrics, HOIs coming around. Anybody who doesn't know what I do, I give I get lyrics from songs for messages. You need to listen to the lyrics to that. So for all single Tauruses out there, I definitely feel. Have you been having feelings for somebody? And then there's some Tauruses who are shutting a door on one chapter of their life, walking away, and it's been very hard for you. But I want to say that you're questioning if somebody likes you or not, and I want to say it's a yes. If this doesn't resonate, it's going to make sense. Building new bridges, starting again. Hospital gates. It will be fine. I'm getting the letter, big news to do with the letter O or the letter A. So watch for that. I'm getting the colour lilac, like the pale lavenders, lilac. And I'm actually smelling lavender. I mean, I don't know if you like lavender or not, but I feel that's like healing, calming. It's like you're healing. It's like you're letting go of some old wounds, Taurus. Try not to worry about the job front. Try not to worry about career. Anybody who's like drudging along there and it's just been the same thing, things are going to get easier for you. Things are going to get better. But it definitely it's about you starting a new project or you're starting something new. And it really is going to work. It's going to morph off into other directions. But I'm getting lavender, lilac, like the lovely mauves. Lavender, that's what I'm being given. Very lucky colours for you. It's funny that I'm getting Somerset. And that's in Somerset. That's in London, isn't it? Down south. Or do you like them? Lavender and jasmine is my favourite smells. Mm. This is a message for somebody. It's got to be for a Brit, isn't it? Or it doesn't have to be. It could be somebody who's got connections with Somerset down south. Or when there's going to be big news with Somerset down south, there's going to be some big changes coming in for you. Big changes. Got a man coming in here. And again, could be like that grandfatherly energy, fatherly energy. He's coming in with a uniform. He was a military man. There's been many snakes in the grass. There's been people that you've realised the veil's been lifted, Taurus, and you've realised who your true friends are and who aren't your true friends. But whatever you've been going through, I want to say that just let it ride. And I want to say sticks and stones may break my bones, but words will never hurt me. So have you been arguing with somebody or have you been really feeling it? Remember through the ascension as well, we'll find out who our soul brothers and sisters are as well. I'm going to give you some lucky numbers here. 36, number 10, 32, number 11. It's come out before that, hasn't it? 21, 19, 39. Yeah, your lucky numbers. Yeah, so I definitely feel like you've been in some sort of you've been stuck, but you've had to change. You've changed a direction. Something's changed. And I definitely feel like things are going to start to fall into place for you into the autumn time, into the fall. So I hope that's helped there, Taurus. See, there's one more thing. It's death and then rebirth. It's that type of energy what I'm feeling for Taurus. Okay. Virgo. Let's see what's going on for Virgo. Okay, I'm getting the colour green, Virgo. Sometimes I've got to do that. Sometimes when I look in this, it's a bit like a kaleidoscope, when you're a kid and you're looking through it. I see all sorts of images. I'm getting this beautiful emerald green. Jade would be a nice crystal for you as well, or emerald. So this is for Virgo, Sun and Moon rising for the month ahead. Okay. Organization, that's one of your traits. But things seem very messy or it's like I'm getting organized chaos. Are you decorating at the moment or something, Virgo? Are you trying to sort somebody out in the family? You feel unsettled. Does that make sense? And again, it's about just riding through the storm, keeping upbeat. I'm also saying, I don't know if there's been problems with tickets, or there could be problems with tickets, or you're trying to sort something out with tickets, so watch for that. Important documents. Things are going to start to look crystal clear for you. I'm feeling, are you going on a trip, Virgo? Are you planning on going on a trip or a journey? Making plans. Are some of you into crypto or trading? Remember, it's about trying to put your money out in different places. Or is there some close loved one around you who's into crypto or trading? You need to eat more a healthy diet. That's coming through really, really strong. Um, I don't know why I'm being given fish. Is it something you don't eat enough of, or you need to eat more of? Is it that Migo? Is it the Miga oil? Try not to worry. It's funny this, I'm seeing the Eiffel Tower. This message isn't going to resonate for everybody, but I'm seeing the Eiffel Tower. So again, I don't know if that's when there's big news on news to do with the Eiffel Tower, there's going to be something nice coming in around you. Or are you planning on going to the Eiffel Tower? A very French feeling, ooh la la. So it's time that you start pampering yourself, Virgo. And it doesn't have to cost a lot of money, even if you're just going for your hair washed and blow dried at the hairdressers, or getting your feet done, buying yourself a new lippy or anything, bar of chocolate. You just need to start treating yourself. There's this kind heart, but you're always doing it for other people. What do you do for yourself? You need to start looking after you. And once you start being good to you, the universe will start being good to you. It's just being organized chaos, but things are going to start to clear up. There's a big occasion coming in. I don't know if it's an event or it's a party, or is it a wedding? Is it a holiday? It's something you're trying to organize, but it's stressing you out. And it will just run smoothly. You just need to take it slowly, like sliced bread. I'm being given that very strong. But definitely feel the nice emerald green coming in for you. I do feel things are going to start to improve. The next 2 weeks, there's a definite sort of crossover, and you're going to start to feel better with yourself. Any health issues will clear up, so try not to worry. Okay? Okay, I'm going to give you some numbers, and this is for Virgo. I'm actually getting around about the 27th of the month is interesting for you, Virgo, so watch for that. This is a message for Virgo. This is for a message for some Virgo out there. He does love you, He really, really loves you. This is a lady coming through. This is like someone's mom, and he's saying, "You stop being so bloody bossy with him and stop picking at him. He really does love you." She's quite like a European lady, she's Polish or Czechoslovakian or something, or he does really love you. Don't know what it's like a message coming through from this lady, and she's not very big. She used to wear her hair like quite lightish, straight back. So what Virgo is being bossy with somebody. Just because you like everything has to be perfection, and you need to start chilling more. Okay. Lucky numbers. Lucky for some, 13, 27, 37. Two little ducks, 22. I do sound like a bingo caller, don't I? 19, 30, and number 7. Who was a Romanian woman? That's the type of energy I got, yeah. It's like she was trying to say, he does really love you, you know. He really, really loves you. And I'm smelling roses and lovely cooking. You know, like the old-fashioned casseroles and stews and just simple food. You always find that with old people that they can have just a few ingredients and chuck it together, you know, and make something so lovely. So Tasman's mother loved roses and cooking. Have you been bossing somebody, Tasman? She said he does really love you, you know. Okay. Is anything else for Virgo? No, just try not to worry. Try not to worry. Try to live in the here and now because you're worrying too much. There's this lady coming back and again. She says, you worry. This is a message for somebody. You're worrying. She passed with a cancerous, was it cancerous condition? Cancerous chest problem. You would have, if you had nothing to worry about, you'd find something to worry about. That's what she's saying. And she's watching you and she's been leaving feathers for signs. And the 10th has a connection with a birthday, a memory, or a passing. Right, Capricorn. Okay. You need to start learning, Capricorn, to speak up for yourself because being that earthy, cardinal energy, if you don't start speaking up for yourself, you're going to end up biting someone's head off. It's because it's building up and it's building up. Does that make sense? This is Capricorn. Um, Again, I'm getting that similar energy. It's okay to say no sometimes and start putting yourself first. Routine's very important for you, Capricorn, and I feel you're a very busy person. And you don't have to be working to be busy, you know. People can be busy running a house, looking after children, you know, looking after people. But you're worrying too much. Has there been a sort of a falling out in the family or where somebody doesn't speak to somebody? There's going to be big news of that person. Okay. Libra's going to be next, Jules. Um, God, my eyes. Delphine. I'm seeing air shows, you know, like what you would have. This reminds us with, you know, my past growing up in the military, you know, like the RAF air shows, but it could be military overseas, it could be in the USA. Who was in the Air Force? I've got a man coming in here. This is a message for a Capricorn, in that he possibly fought in World War II. This man was very well respected. And what I'm being shown here is that he's saying that he passed and he never got to say goodbye properly, and that he loves you dearly. And you had to do big work on the earth plane. He had problems in around his chest before he's passed. Remember, these are general readings, but this is spirit coming through for somebody. It's someone's dad. It's someone's dad. You had to do big earth work. And he's saying chick. Who called somebody chick? Does that make sense? Oh, thank you, Jocelyn. But you need to start taking care of yourself. And again, you normally find this with the categories, because I'm in the last one of the earth sign, which is Capricorn. Stop putting yourself first. Stop worrying and stop feeling guilty. You're very busy, so you need to, routine's very important for you, and you've been struggling with time as well. You need to start getting more rest. Money's going to improve. You have a decision to make, Capricorn. You have a decision to make. And it's to do with work or money. I'm being given that. I'm also seeing a trip coming up. And where you've just walked away from something, they're coming back in. It's like a message. They're coming back in. But stand strong. It's like you're putting the roots in the ground. It's like you're seeding your roots for your harvest. And it's about money or your future. This, going back again to that military man, because somebody has just put in the audience here, fell in water. My Uncle Charles Zipfel was in the English Museum. His World War One museum could well be. I've got a lot of loved ones. This is so crazy. They're all lining up. We'll have to have a medium night on here. We'll have to have a medium night. They're all lined up. I want to speak to this one. I want to speak to that one. The veil is so lifting and everyone's feeling it. But Capricorns are really hard workers. But you're just exhausted, Capricorn. Things are going to improve. I want to say round about this Lionsgate, the 8th of the 8th. The 8th of the 8th is very interesting. Watch for big news and family. Why am I getting this song? Got A2I's here again. And he's given us this. This is a song, you need to listen to the lyrics, and it's for Capricorn. You got this. This brings me back. Fame. Who sang Fame? I want to live forever. Who sang that? I'm getting that song. And you need to listen to the words. It's about self-belief, Capricorn. Irene Cara? Yeah, I used to love that. What else am I getting? Maroon red. That's your colour for this month. Maroon red. Ruby red. Letters coming in from abroad. And now there's an older lady coming in, and this is a message for somebody. And what she's saying is she's saying, let them just do it. Stop worrying about the kids. Just let them get on with it. And you just concentrate on you. Don't worry. And then things will settle down. And I'm getting the name Nancy or Annie. Annie, Nancy. That's lovely, rebirthed. Okay. Right, I'm going to give some numbers for Capricorn. Lucky numbers. And if you don't want to put them on the lottery or you don't want to do anything with them, they might come in with dates, big news with dates for you, or they might even make sense with loved ones in spirit, which are just looking after you, watching over you. Number 7, 23, 16, 39, 44, 27, number 3. Okay. So all in all, just start putting yourself first. And any health issues will get cleared up. Remember, I'm a healer, I'm not a doctor, so don't put things off. Just go and get it sorted, and then you'll find it's nothing. But you need to rest. My lights just flickered, Claire. A to I. It's like the light beings, the machine elves, they're all over the place. They're all coming through. You can't put a price on your health. My nana used to say that. You literally can't. Yeah, you need to start eating better, Capricorn. He's enjoying it. Okie dokie. What next? Should we go to air? I think we'll try air. Should we try Gemini? Any Geminis in the audience tonight? Oh, thank you, Rena. God, the energies are so heavy, aren't they? What's going on? Is anything happening on the news, or has it just gone all quiet? I'm just waiting for who else is going to resign, It's Macron announced it, didn't he? Who's next on the agenda to leave the building, eh? It's all happening, isn't it? So we're going to do Gemini next, then Libra, then Aquarius. All right, so these are air signs. So sit back and relax. Gemini. Natural, fun-loving Gemini. But you haven't been feeling like that recently. And I just feel I need to send you upliftment. Haven't done Leo yet, no. Right, this is strange. Gemini, I feel like I need to give you the color yellow. And it's a very happy, sunny color. I don't know if you've been feeling a bit depressed, a bit low, a bit sad. Does that make sense, Teresa? It's like you need to have yellow. There's a lot to be said for color therapy. Okay. And you need to start having a bit fun. Again, everyone's ascending across the planet. Everybody's feeling it. And Geminis are very sensitive souls. You find a lot of psychics can be Geminis. Astrologers can be Geminis. They're very sort of, or artists, they've got that flair about them. Everyone's empathic in different ways. And it's just everything's getting on top of you. You've got to be careful what you're watching. Never watch the news or anything awful when you're eating or you're preparing food, because then you're absorbing that negative energy. Just remember, everything's frequency, everything's energy. You need to start having fun. You need to sometimes get that, all that negative off. Just switch it off and just lie on the couch, eat your favorite food, watch a movie, something to make you feel good. Walk away from all this negative, what's happening at the minute, because we're all doing more research and we've all been down our rabbit holes. We've all been wanting to know what's going on, and it's on the news and it's all over social media, and we're feeling it. And sometimes if you just walk away for 24 hours, lie on the couch, watch a bloody sci-fi movie or something, get your popcorn, you come back stronger the next day. It's a lot to do with frequency and energy. You just need to watch an old movie or something and start looking after yourself more. Does that make sense? Everything's frequency, everything's energy. Okay, so the yellow is what you need, and you're definitely lacking in vitamins again. Maybe you need to get that checked out. There is stress, a lot of regrets, and don't have regrets. Remember, you can't change the past, but you can change the future. I'm seeing fertility. It's really weird that. I'm getting I'm getting like the fertility symbol in this crystal ball. Now, that doesn't mean that you're going to start, you know, having a baby. It could be that somebody around you is going to, or somebody trying for a child. Fertility, but it could also be growth, fertility. Things are going to improve for you. Changing thoughts. Is a motherly link in spirit. A motherly link, and you've got a ring. This is a message for somebody out there. I want to give you the letter S or Z. Z. And I'm getting the name Tina. Tina's been given. And Catherine. With Dad, start looking after yourself properly. Well, looking after Dad is okay. Remember, you'll see your loved ones again. They're just in another room. They're very busy at the minute, the angels. They're very, very busy. You've got people going over there. And some people don't know that they've gone over there, like which have passed an accident or quick. So they've got the angels soothing them. And then you've got people who are just know they're going over there. So people have different jobs to do. It's always very busy when you first go into the spirit world and you go through the angel boardroom. I'm going to be doing videos on all of that. Have you lost somebody recently, Gemini? Have you been feeling down recently? Have you been thinking about lost loved ones in spirit? Don't be sad. They've been trying to give you signs. There's a trip coming in for you and it'll do you good. Even if you're just going away for days, but I'm definitely seeing a long trip here. Finances are going to improve. Homestead. What does that mean? Who's thinking of doing something like that? Or I know everyone's getting into like becoming more self-sufficient and all of that. I'm getting the song Eye of the Tiger. So you're going to get your mojo back, Gemini. You need it back. Where there's big news with the United Kingdom, there's also going to be some big news around your family. And I'm getting number 2 is going to be very significant. Number 2. I don't think I've given you a colour yet, have I, Gemini? Oh, yes, I have. Yellow. Right, let's give you some lucky numbers. There's definitely overseas in this crystal ball here. Any single Geminis, you're looking in the wrong place. I mean, I don't know if you're going to the wrong bars in town or you're going to the wrong places, but I sometimes think when you don't look, it happens. Yeah. But you're going to the wrong places. The right person's coming into your life. This is for single Geminis out there, by the way, will come into your life when you least expect it through something you like doing. So I don't know if that's through a project or work, dancing. I don't know why I'm getting, but you're not looking for it. It's just happening because your energies will be upbeat. When you're looking for it, it never happens. And for all Geminis who are in relationships, there's a new understanding and a meeting of minds because things have been a little bit flat and things are going to start to become more exciting. But just the little things adds that bit of romance back in. It just adds that little bit of romance back in. I'm going to give you some numbers here. It's heavy, this crystal ball, you know. Okie dokie. 46, 31, number 1, 21, 27, and number 4. I don't know if I've given you enough there. I'll give you one more, just in case. 42. Okay, so I hope that helps. So things are definitely going to improve. Just try to do things on the spur of the moment. And when you're doing things on the spur of the moment, Gemini, angels can intervene. It's hard for the angels to intervene to bring the fate into your life when you're doing the same thing week in, week out, drudging along. But when you do things like I'm just going to go for that walk in the park, or I'm just going to go and see my friend, then angels can have a room to make something happen for you, to bring the right people into your life. Angels are treading on this planet at the minute and they're very, very busy. Very, very busy. All sorts is going on. The big guys, Gabriel, Michael, all of them, Metrodon, Uriel, Raphael, they're doing other things. They're trying to sort out keep the evil at bay, and that they're doing other things. But there's lots of little angels and everybody's assigned with their own guardian angel. Okay, so what's next? Libra for the month ahead. Okay, the colours I'm getting for you, Libra, which are very, very lucky, is all the earth colours, like the browns, them kind of colours. Everybody who's missed, I started with the water signs. You can be able to rewatch this afterwards. Right. So this is for Libra, Sun and Moon rising for the month ahead. So I'm getting the colour browns, all the earthy colours. I feel they're very lucky. I'm seeing important meetings, interviews that will be passed. You've been feeling a little bit fed up and you feel like nothing's happening, but there's a change in a direction with a career or a job, or are you wanting a bit of a promotion? I'm getting that song. It's by Celine Dion. I'm going straight into your love life there. And I don't know if this is something that you've been experiencing recently, or you've been thinking about that great love, or that great love's coming back, or there's something big coming in for you. Celine Dion, I'm falling into you. Do you remember that? I'm not going to start singing because I'll show myself up and the glass will start breaking. But I'm getting that song. Need to listen to the lyrics. It's been a lot of pain that you've gone through, and things will start to improve for you. It's funny, I'm getting like a three-way love triangle. A three-way love triangle. Is that something that you've experienced, or you've been hurt in the process of that? Or are you trying to help somebody in a situation like that? Remember, you can't help who you fall in love with. But like I say, what we are all meeting our soulmates. We are all meeting our twin souls. And a lot of light workers, a lot of, beautiful, empathic, spiritual people have had a terrible time in love. And I always say, these dark beings out there, they can't attach to you when you're very enlightened. So how they've infiltrated our love life is infiltrated through relationships, that type of thing. I call it like the invasion of the body snatchers, you know what I mean? Um, but the star races that I channel and the angels that I channel, they tell me that each and every one of us, we're all going to meet our soulmates if we're not with our soulmates or twin souls who we're supposed to be with. And then people say to me, Louise, what happens when you go over to the other side and you've got your soulmate over there and your twin soul over there? Who do you go to? But there's no rules and regulations in spirit. It's man who makes the rules. Man who makes the rules. We're all as one when we go over there. Okay. So things have been a little bit strange recently, or maybe you need to watch for somebody to come into your life who could turn your eye. It doesn't mean you're going to go there, but it's like morals being tested. That's what I'm being shown here. I don't know why I'm getting the south of France. Very strange. Unless there's going to be some big news in around France. Right about the time there's something nice coming in for you. I'm getting the colour white. As well. So that's like the earthy colours and white. I feel they would probably complement, especially if you're going to any interviews or any important meetings. And again, I'm also getting property. So is any Libras out there which have been trying to sort out property or change in property? Does that make sense? I'm getting the name Christine. Again, these are messages, these are general readings, but I do have a spirit coming through shouting out the name Chris or Christine. Does that mean anything? Oregon? Your sister's here. Marie? I'm okay. It's beautiful. I think somebody's coming through, yeah. I don't know if she's saying Marie or tell Marie. It's beautiful over here. It's beautiful. That's why they call it heaven. All this love. Whew. And Pop's there. I'm helping the children. Just helping the children. thought I'd give you that. Okay. What else we got? Just need to learn how to slow down, Libra. Things are going to start to improve for you. Somebody's going in for a procedure, or they're due to go for a procedure into hospital, but it's routine and it will be okay. Miss me. Misty, Oregon. Uncles, 2 of them, 3 aunts passed in the last 4 years, and brother. Oh. I've got lots of children coming in, Jules. The children, they go over to the nurseries on the other side. I'll get these out the way and I'll tell you a bit about it, but it's like, I just want to tell you that anything from a teeny weeny little embryo to the children up to 16, they go into the nurseries. You've got the archangels protecting them on the other side. They all have their own little places, little bedrooms and that, the little babies, and some children have to be nurtured and soothed because they're missing their mamas, their dads when they go over. You remember the same 5 minutes before death to when you go over, it doesn't change your personality. Normally with the soothing, not the poorly children, because normally you find a child what dies from an illness, cancer, they're very brave. They're not like adults. They're brave. But a child what's died through murder or accident are normally traumatized. So that's when the angels will step in and rescue that soul and soothe that soul on the other side. And that's what happens. And you've got the nurseries. And then you see with the older children, you might hear laughing and you see these beautiful fields. This is what I've seen. And I've seen other mediums have seen the same thing. Beautiful fields, and you might see Archangel Michael playing football with the kids and they're all laughing. But they're guarded. The nurseries are guarded. They're literally guarded where all the little children go. I just thought I would tell you that. And the animals are very nearby. You've got the nurseries and then you've got the animal kingdom. It's beautiful over there. So anyway, why am I telling you all of this with Libra? I think Libras have been going through some sort of transition, and you've just got to let the pain go. And good things are coming in for you, Libra. Good things are coming in. I want to give you the number 27. It's going to mean something. And I want to give a shout out to the name Elizabeth. This is somebody in the audience tonight, or it means something. Everything good's going to come your way. Everything that you've lost is going to come back. Everything that you have lost is going to come back. And I want to say karma is a bitch. So whoever's hurt you, karma is a bitch. Remember that. And that's for Libra this month. But you're rising. You're rising. I'm going to get a cup of coffee and then we're going to do Aquarius. I am cutting through them all right, aren't I? I've been on 1.5 hours. I can half chat, can't I? I tell you what, I'm dying for a fag, but I'm going to behave myself because I'm on YouTube and I'm being good. I'm behaving myself because I'm on YouTube. I'm trying to be I'm being impressive. Okay. What I should do is I should do shows on here and then I'll take you onto Twitch and it'll be like underground and it's like then you'll have his effing and blind and smoking away with his, with a drink and that, No, I'm behaving because I haven't been on here for a long, long time. No, it's okay. Okay, Aquarius. Oh God, ABBA. I love ABBA. I'm a big ABBA fan, me. I'm a bit of a geek, right, when it comes to, and ABBA's on the Sunderland Empire. Mamma Mia. It's like the show. So I'm getting this song, and this is for Aquarius, and I'm getting money, money, money. Remember that? Money, money, money. Must be funny in a rich man's world. Do, 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 do. In a rich man's world, I work all night, I work all day, I pay the bills. Does this make sense to you, Aquarius? I'm getting that. Who's Dot or Dorothy? Dot. It's your mom. It's your mom. I'm here. This means makes sense for somebody. Sorry. This Dorothy, Dot, Doris. She's bringing a baby through. There's a baby in the spirit world, a little girl, and she just went to sleep. She just went to sleep. She just went to sleep, this child. And she was so beautiful. I'm looking after her. Does this mean anything? No, I never have the answers. There's no answers. You know, you get bad people running around in the world and evil people, and then the beautiful children and the innocent people are just taken like that. Taken like that. And I've been doing this job for 30 years, and I still can't figure that out why. I just think that it's true what they say, they take the good young. But she's coming through with the Ben. She's saying the Ben. It's got to be like a sort of a northern thing. I've got the Ben. I've got the babby. And she's a chubby Ben. She's not like a tiny little baby. She's got a chubby little arms. She's with her nana. She's with her nana. And she's got her arms around her neck. And she's got a hold. This woman's not very big. And she's with her nana in spirit. And I've got a hold of the Ben. Beautiful little chubby little girl. There's nothing. She just went to sleep. This baby in the cot just went to sleep. It's a message for somebody out there. And if you find out who it is, you can messages and I'll look more into it for you. Just it's spirit trying to get that message through. But I'm on to Aquarius, so I don't, it's maybe it's a message for somebody who's linked with that. Or it could just be anybody with having this forum here. Jenny, Jeannie, something like that. Julie. Is it Julie? Earth is school. It's one of the, it's hard, isn't it? And that's something else. When the children go over to the nurseries, you have the loved ones that have passes to go through to see their family members. But we are each and every one of we are here for this great change on earth. But everyone's feeling it tonight. This is why I'm doing this. And Aquarius, your head has been spinning, absolutely spinning. And I want to say just slow down, take it easy. If you've been thinking about going on a little break, or if you just come back from a holiday and you feel like you need another holiday, you feel like you need another holiday. I'm getting that Doubting Thomas. Is everything just been doom and gloom for you? Everything, you know, like Doubting Thomas. You don't believe anything anymore and you're just fed up. You need to raise them vibrations. Like negativity's got a hold and things are going to start to change for you. You've got the key. Spirit's giving you the key. I'm getting the colour gold for you. The colour gold's been given with a lot of luck. And Spirit's giving you 3 golden keys. You need to find your courage. You need to stop thinking negative. This is what I'm being given. And stop worrying about that person at work. I mean, obviously this is coming through for somebody very strong who's sitting watching this. Or a rival within work. Or you've been worried about a close loved one around you. For all single Aquarius out there, there's nothing wrong with dating websites if it means it's going to get your confidence back. But you need to stop pulling yourself down. But I always say that love comes when you're not looking. Yeah, I'm getting that song. Venus. Remember Venus from the 80s? She's got it. Yeah, baby, she's got it. You need to start going out more, Aquarius. You need to start having more fun. You put yourself too much under lock and key. You need to start coming out more. That's what I'm being given. You need to stop feeling afraid. Just let your hair down. Stop worrying what other people are thinking. I'm going to give you some lucky numbers. Who's Frank? I'm getting the name Frank as well. Bearing in mind, these are just general readings. Might not resonate for everybody, but I'm getting the name Frank, so you need to watch for that. Okay. 38, 39, 46, 48, number 7, 24, number 12. You need to start going out more. Everybody, this is a message for Aquarius and not to feel afraid. You need to start seeing your cup's more half full and not instead of seeing it's half empty. Get into the law of attraction. The law of attraction does work for a lot of people, especially at the minute because the veil is very thin. Remember, we are creating new earth. We're creating new earth. Your fuel. Are you not eating properly? I feel as well you need more vegetables and vitamins and vegetables in your diet, that type of thing. Protein. You're running on empty. Not getting enough sleep, just stressed out. I'm getting a very Scottish feeling here. I'm here in Scotland. I'm hearing the bagpipes. Doodle doo 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 doo. I'm hearing like the bagpipes and that. Who's got a Scottish link or who's wanting to go to Scotland? Old queens and kings in Scotland. It's like if we're all finding out as well when we're going through this great awakening. We're gathering in. We're taking back we're healing what ancestors, what lineages. Maybe there's a royal connection or something going way back to Bonnie Prince Charlie or something. You need to start looking after you. You've been down for too long and things are going to get better. Did I give you a colour? Because I can't remember. Did I give you a colour, Aquarius? I can't remember. My Uncle Frank was Scottish. Interesting. I got a Frank before. Yes, gold. Okay. I'm also getting another song for you, and it's about memories. It's Penny Lane by the Beatles. Penny Lane, dee 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 dee. I think that's Penny Lane. You need to listen to the lyrics there. It's coming through really strong for you, Aquarius. Time to let your hair down. And for any Aquarius who are in relationships, you need to start meeting your spouse halfway, your beloved. Just the little things makes a difference. Even if it's just jumping in the car and going for a country run, going to the seaside, it'll do you both good. Making a picnic. You don't need to have a lot of money. And for single Aquarius out there, I just think you just need to let your head down and stop worrying. There's going to be big changes coming in for the 10th or the 11th for you. And take that trip, it'll do you good. Take that trip, it'll do you good. Okay, I'm going to have a little break because and I've got Aries, Leo, and Saggy to do next. Are you enjoying it? I've been on nearly 2 hours. I can half talk, can't I? Ooh la la. It's what time is it over in the United States right now? Do you like the readings? I've been getting loads of weird because everybody who knows what I do remote viewing, I do channeling. But I've been going a bit like time travel. I've been going into other dimensions and they've been shown as the state of the world for 23, 24, 25, 26. And it's just weird. I'm going to be doing videos on it. I've been so busy, guys. I would be posting on here all the time if I could. I'm just 24/7 working, you know. But I enjoy it, you know what I mean? I've got like elderly parents and that and lots to do. But I do personal readings as well. Yeah. And anybody wants a personal reading, they can contact us if they ever want that. I do healing, I do all sorts of things. The only thing I don't charge for is healing animals. Little babies, little children, and animals I don't charge. It's only adults I charge. I'm a bit of a soft spot when it comes to kids and animals, I'll not charge. But I do all sorts, you know what I mean? Um, you name it, I'll have a go at it. Um, but I just think that people are really feeling it at the minute when I'm talking to clients and that, you know. But you'd be surprised how many of we are actually coming into this fifth dimension, you know. I get to meet some really spiritual, awakened people. And some people aren't even in the job like I am, they're just quietly working behind the scenes. You don't have to be labeled as a psychic or in the truth community to be helping Earth. We're all here to do our bit. Does that make sense? And some of us just come back to guide our families. You can reach us. I don't know if I put the link in here because I would have to edit this after this. But if you look back to my other videos on YouTube, you'll see in all the descriptions how you can reach out, Facebook or email. Did I miss the Libra numbers? I'm sure I did the Libra numbers, but you'll be able to rewind and watch it. So let's get on. Aquarius got gold. Libra got browns and white. Lucky colours, eh? Right. Aries. Aries the ram. Let's see what I'm getting. Again, I'm getting like a crossroads in the road. And I don't know if you're questioning everything at the minute. Everything's getting on top of you. I've got this lady coming in. These are overall, they're general readings, okay? But I'm getting another spirit coming in here. She's quite a biggish lady, quite tallish, biggish. She has not long been over there. And I'm going to the chest area. S or C. S or the letter C. And she's saying she's with Dad and Spirit. Who's diabetes? Or somebody needs, I don't know if this lady was diabetes or she had problems with diabetes. Sylvia, She's never got to say goodbye properly. Right, there's another one come through. I've got my gatekeeper, I'll let them in, you see. So Jed's my gatekeeper. He keeps us safe. Right, he's trying to keep the door shut, and there's another one. There's another two come in here. All right, I'll read them. I'll send this message. So packed. It's so busy over in Spirit, guys. It's jam-packed over there. Very busy. Very, very busy. Okay, I've got an Italian connection here. I've got a lady coming through, and she's doing this. I don't know if she had problems with her chest before she passed. She's very unsettled. She's reaching out to her son, is it her grandson, daughter on the earth plane? So Mary Maria. And she's got granddad, dad. I'm getting Italian feeling. I'm smelling lemons going up my nose. Don't know if it's something she liked or she used to cook with. Lemon ice, have it in the summer. Lemon ice and ice cream, that's what she's saying. And cream soda. She's worried about her daughter on the earth plane who's been going through a dreadful time in a relationship, and her grandson. She wants to tell him that she loves them. And she's got the dog. Bernie, Bernadette, Bernie. She will have the baby. She's saying. Don't worry. I don't know what this means. This is a message for somebody out there. And I want to say the name. I'm not sure if it's Sally or Sarah or Sandra. And that she loves her grandson. And she's keeping an eye on him. And he's being bullied. He needs crystals work with children and teenagers. You can get the crystals for their bedroom, tiger's eye, amethyst. Nice to put in their bedroom, get their bedroom smudged, because teenagers are very wide open and they need protected from that negative energy there. Okay. Right. There, she's passing through. She's going back through now. She just needed to pass a message on. It means something for some listener out there. And that she loves you dearly. Eddie. She's with Eddie. And I'll leave that one. Right. I'm getting that song, and this is for Aries, and it's "Hey, we're the monkeys, we better stop monkeying around." Right, so that's, to me, it's like the reason why you're so bloody miserable is because you need to start having more fun. You know, like the monkeys. Yeah, it's like watching that and showing me age now. You just need to start having more fun, and I just think that you're trying to finish something that you've started, and you wish you'd never done it. This is a message for Aries. Have you started a project or something and you wish you'd never bloody started and you're so tired? Does that make sense to you? If not, it's going to make sense. I feel round about the mid-August, things are going to start to look more completed. Are you trying to do... I feel you're trying to like sort out home improvements or something, you know? Something about a boat or a ship, a trip. It's what you need. I get the colour pink, Aries. Maybe it might not be the colour for you, but I feel it's a colour needed. Sometimes when we don't like colours, it's because we need them colours and we're repulsed because it's something that we need to overcome. Does that make sense? But I feel Aries needs the colour pink. This is what I'm getting this month. Even if you get yourself some rose quartz and sleep with it by your bed, drink more water. Somebody needs to watch their blood sugar or their blood pressure. Remember, I'm not a doctor, I'm just a healer. It's just what I'm being shown here in the bowl. I'm going to give you some lucky numbers, Aries. 47, 48. Number 10, 24. Number 9, 15, and 52. Lucky numbers. Take what you can from them numbers, okay? Is there anything else I see for you? Any single Aries? You need to have time for you. That's what's coming through. Or maybe you've had too much time for you, but it's about just building your confidence. And love will come to you when you're not looking. It's not always packed in a package the way you want it. It's like I want to say you've been looking in the wrong direction. And for Aries who are in relationships, I just think that you just need to have more fun in your relationship and just tell your partner what you need and don't hold back. That's coming through really strong. So that's for Aries for this month. So I'll just put this down a bit. I'll have a few minutes and then we'll do Leo. Are you enjoying it? It's all right, isn't it? Yeah, I couldn't. I'm on YouTube, man. Got to behave myself. How you doing, Michael? Yeah, I've done everybody, but I just got Leo and Saggy to do. Yeah, so I've been getting loads of images of what's going on the other side. And I think we're all going to different levels, aren't we? We're starting to, the veil is definitely lifting. Even people who haven't been psychic are starting to ask questions. It's definitely huge that what we're in at the minute. And then you've got to understand the children which are being born onto the earth plane now, these are the crystal children, the rainbow children, the new age children. They're on a different level. Yeah, the psychic, the kids who are in the teenagers in the 20s and that, even some kids in the 30s are violet indigo children, they were like more vulnerable than the crystal children, the rainbow children, and the new age Blu-ray children. Because the little ones are ready for the AI, what's going to be ready. This is why you see a 2-year-old and they can work an iPad because they're like Billy Whiz on the computer, because they're ready for the new earth. But they're sensitive, but they're strong. They've got this oomph about them. They're like little earth angels. Really, really, we're all going to be okay. It's just, I think for a lot of people, my age group, 40s, 50s, we're the ones who've in 60s, we're the ones who really paved the way. We're the ones who've took it all. And it's been tough. It's been really tough. So I would say no news is good news because I really do believe things are going to start to really heat up in the United States of America. Globally, things are going to start to massively change. So we need to just take it easy and just have a rest, go with the flow. What was that? Mary. So many people are getting into spiritual stuff now. Like just before I came online, my oldest son, Lucky boy, I call him, my Luke, my darling. He's my oldest son. He called in to see us, bless him, and with his friend. He's a bonny lad. His friend. He normally works away on the windmills and that. He goes and works away in Norway and in the middle of the North Sea and all over the place. And they both came up. And his friend was asking us loads of questions about spiritual stuff, which he's never done before. You know, people want to know stuff now. People want to know stuff now. It's huge what we're in. Okie dokie. Leo the Lion. What has happened to your roar, Leo the Lion? What's been going on? You need to, Leos are like that the fire sign. And I don't know, you're just ready to pop. It's like because you can't get it off your chest. Have you been having a bit of a rough time of it recently, Leo? It's like I feel like you're just really being fraught, that type of thing. Take time out for yourself. Count to 3. Try and let things go over your head. Again, get into your crystals, get into your salt baths, or if it's too hot to go in the bath, get into your salt scrubs for the shower. Be around nature. Things have been too much for you. But it's like you're being majorly tested. See all this fire and all this passion and you've got nowhere to put it. Does that make sense? Just need to count to 3 and there's all this inbuilt energy. You need to, again, start saying that your cup's half full, not half empty. And for all single Leos out there, don't go back to the past. Go forwards. See, a tall, dark stranger will come to you with a dog. Something about a dog. It's coming in from spirit, that. All single Leos will find their soulmates or their twin flames. But you just need to try hobbies for you and try things what suits you. And for Leos who are in relationships, you just need to start having fun again. Get out of that house. Also there's some Leos out there who have been tested or wanting to know if their relationship is going to make it. Remember, we're all going through a transition, and even the best of relationships are being rocked at the moment. Do you understand? I would need to see people personally, because everyone's individual. But what I do get is that I feel you'll be fine. It's the wrong time for you to make major decisions. Planets aren't helping. I'm getting that song, and I don't know if it was from the 70s. Rock Me Baby. Remember that? I'm really showing my age now. Don't rock the boat, baby, rock the boat. Don't tip the boat over. Is that how you've been feeling? You've just been feeling like everything's just been getting to you? I'm getting the colour orange. Vibrant orange to match the fire of the roar of the lion's roar. But you need it for energy, and you need to start. Is it a sign that you need to start eating more fruit? Orange, the colour, is going to give you energy and protection. There's like a gathering coming up, and I don't know if you've been a bit dreading it, or you've been trying to get out of it, or you've been worried about this gathering, this party, this event. Just go. I want to say just go and it'll be fine. Stop worrying. I mean, I'm now hearing Irish music. Rock the Boat by the Hughes Corporation. Is that what it was? Is that who did that? Was it? I just remember all these songs from when I was a kid, you know what I mean? And it's just I feel that is very typical for what Leos have been going through at the minute. Being tested, if not to do with relationship, to do with work matters, career matters. It's been a very testing time and things are going to start to pick up for you. I've got a very hot, there's a man coming in here. Just let him in. He's a slim little guy, elderly guy. He's like someone's dad, uncle, sorry, uncle. And he's saying, I'm getting an Irish connection. This man is like Irish. Eddie or Edward and Robert. It's a message for somebody who's watching this. He's not long been over on the other side. He had problems with his chest. He's trying to reach out to his son that he's all right. This isn't going to resonate for everybody. This is a message for somebody out there. He's hoping that somebody can find this message. So he just wants to say that he's all right. And again, he's got the dog because animals go to the spirit as well. Betty. He's with Betty. He's with Betty. Reenie? Reenie? Who's Reenie? Reenie? Reenie. Okay. Things are going to definitely improve for you, Leo. But you're doing too much. I see very busy and you just need to slow down. Or maybe is your head spinning and you're not getting enough done. But we're all feeling it as we're coming through into this fifth dimension. We're all feeling this heavy energy. Things are going to definitely improve for you. You need to be around nature. You've been seeing signs more and picking up things. Your angels have been trying to connect with you. You've got a lot of love on the other side and they're just trying to guide you right. Again, I'm getting no news as good news. But what a weird time you've been having recently there, Leo. It's like it's been one big farce, to be fair. It's like weird. It's like it's everything to do with everybody else's energies. So you just need to sometimes take that step back, write a list of what you like to do. And when you like to do things you like to do, things will improve. Start putting yourself first. That's a message for Leo this month. And there's a nice surprise coming in around you, I would say within the next 2 days, 2 weeks. I want to say 2 weeks. I'm going to give you some numbers, some lucky numbers, Leo. 25, 50, number 9, 29, 31, 47 and 42. Can she see this dog? The dog. Is that man still there? It looks darkish coloured. He's just gone back through. Jed took him back through. Standing there. Is one of them could be like a terrier. And I'm seeing a like a Blenheim type, like the King Charles coming through like with the floppy ears. They're all there. They're all there. Someone's bringing in. If he opens they'll all come flooding in. They'll all come flooding in. They'll just like I make this. There's a dog just recently passed for somebody, a message for somebody watching in this audience, right? And it looks quite a biggish dog. I don't know if it's like a Labrador or it's a Rottie. They're all over there, but I'm getting there's a little fluffy little thing, like a little lightish coloured thing. And then I'm seeing a black and tan little chihuahua with a little pointy nose. Does that make sense? But there's like a creamy coloured one coming in as well. In your animals, when you really feel that soul connection because they're part of your soul family. Bless. That's my mum's dog, Cricket Black. Right, last but not least, Saggy. Okay. I'm getting this this like agitation. It's like things are just I don't know if you've been going too fast and you need to slow down or things haven't been going fast enough for you. This is for Sun and Moon rising in Sagittarius. And I'm getting the song like a bat out of hell, Meatloaf. I don't know why I'm getting that. I feel like the energies is like saying slow down. You've been feeling really tired. Is that you, Lynn? You need to just slow down. What colour am I getting? It's not coming to us at the minute. Okay. House prepping organisation. Are you doing like this, like home improvements outside to the garden? Somebody, I don't know if it's like you've been experiencing somebody being nosy or yous have been nosy or someone's trying to find something out about someone's information. That's the feeling I'm getting here. I don't know if that makes sense. And it's just about the truth will come out. I don't know if you've been worried about a close loved one. Maybe the youngster's not telling you something and you want to find something out, or it's a friend, but there's information to come out. And I can see laughter afterwards. Okay, it's a situation that you've been waiting for. So it's all good stuff. I'm also feeling where there's baby news, there's going to be more baby news coming in around. And it's time to take that break there, Saji. Right. The colours that I'm getting is like navy blue, like dark midnight blue, and greys. That would be quite nice, wouldn't it? To wear like navy blue with grey, like silver grey. All the greys in navy blues, like the cool colours. I'm getting them colours are going to be very lucky for you this month. It's like you're trying to tie things up and you're trying to move on. It's been quite a tiring time for you. There's been a lot of responsibility and it's now time to take a rest. That's the feeling I'm getting. So blue's going to be a very lucky colour for you. Lynn here saying that, are you in a Saggy? It's like just paint that kitchen blue. That's nice. Okay. For all single Saggies out there, I'm feeling love is there for you if you want it. If you want it. Because some people like being on their own. But you need to start taking chances, going places. Again, it's hard for that loved one. It's hard for the angels to intervene when you're just doing the same thing week in and week out. And for Sagittarians who are in relationships, there's a sense of understanding, and it's time to take that break. I'm definitely seeing celebrations and around young ones or young family member, and a young male in the family or a young male friend. There's a young male where there's some exciting big news coming in. So watch for that. I see celebrations, and it's time to let your hair down. It I don't know if you're planning on a long trip somewhere. It's interesting. I've got a young man coming in here from Spirit, and he passed before his time. Now, this doesn't have to be just a message for Sagittarius. It could be a message for anybody in this audience. This young man passed in a very tragic circumstances. I don't know if it was like very, very quick. And I'm going, yeah, yeah. If he had a survived, it wouldn't have been the same person. He's trying to get a message through to his mom in the audience or to a family member and his girlfriend that he's okay. Um, That's like that. If it was like a road traffic accident. Something here, something here. D or J? D or the letter J connected? C or S? I don't know if it connects with his name, first name, surname. And he goes to a blonde-haired young lady on the airplane, so I don't know if that was a family member of his or a girlfriend. He just wishes it hadn't happened, but he said it's amazing over here. That's what he's saying. I'm doing work, Mom. I'm doing work. He's helping the angels. He's helping the angels. It's very busy. Why do I get like a choking with him? I don't know if there was an impact here or something happened to him. I don't know if this means anything to anybody. You lost somebody in a tragic car accident. J or D or J? An L. There's actually a couple of young men coming in here, bring them in, Jed. Right, I've got somebody who, like a choking. And I've got somebody who had a road traffic accident. Devon, D, drowning. The choking could be drowning, it could be. But one of these young men showing us pills, or he took pills, or he took something and he wished he hadn't. But he said that you can heal, and then you can go and ascend into the different planes. So when people say that people who take their own life, they don't go to the spirit world, they do. They just have to, they've got to learn stuff, and then they can enter like a hospital place and heal to then ascend over. So it's possibly Susan, that's brother with the hang. Right? You need to know that he's all right. And Carla, Derek, my son. I love you, Mom. Did you put something round his neck, Carla? Did you put something round his neck? And then Robin saying, Devon, there's a few young men coming in here, and Devon passed 11th grade in a car accident. They're all okay. Devon. Derek, your son. Which was one of these lads, and they were very like sort of blondish, like a blondie brown, cheeky smile, cheeky smile. They all are there. He wore me a necklace, he put the necklace. And he comes in your dreams. This his spirit just takes over now in the middle of doing Sagittarians. Just wants to send that message in. Sends that message in that I love you. And got the letter too. So Devon got the letter. You got the note, Robin. Kiss it in there. He was blonde. Okay, let's get back to Saggy. Right. Mary's coming in, just bringing them back through. Love you, Mom. He's got a book in his hand. Devon's got a book in his hand. I'm learning, Mom. I'm learning on the other side. Got this beautiful angel. She's taking them back through. Right, shut the door, Jed. Sorry. Oh, you can shut up. I've got A to I. He's going to start in a minute. Right, let's get on and do this Saggy. Right, did I give Saggy a colour? Hell for Saggy. Out of sorts is what I'm getting, Linda. Right, I thought I gave you, was it grey, navy blue? Or was that Leo? Blue and grey, yeah. Right, okay. So it's like the dark midnight blue is very lucky, and also the grey. And again, I'm getting round about Lionsgate. It's going to watch me hearing of some big news. That's 8-8, isn't it? Lionsgate, which is very appropriate. You're being like that fire sign, Saji, right next to Leo. Things have just been really tough for you recently, and I feel like I just get like this heaviness when it comes to your health. It's like you feel like you've just got one thing after another. I get a bit of pain. I don't know if there's any Saggies out there who've just been feeling under the weather, tired, drained. They need to look into their diet, um, that type of thing. Okay. But what I do feel is things are definitely going to start to improve there. I do get something about blood tests. I don't know if it's diabetes or it needs to watch diet, you know. But on the whole, I just think you're just being really tired. And again, it's got a lot to do with this ascension, what's been happening. Any single Saggies out there, you've got to take that invitation and the right person will come along. Like I was saying earlier on in the show, a lot of our timelines have been unfroze. Yeah. Say, for example, I'd read for years and I'd said, oh, you're going to meet somebody and go on holiday, but then we had the lockdowns and it froze people's timelines. So everything's starting to change again. But there is something weird going on with time again here, and energy. So if you get the chance to go anywhere, go. It's like the calm before the storm, guys, isn't it? It's like you can just feel it. But what I do get, I would say you're just trudging along and things are going to start to speed up for you round about the 8th of the 8th. That's what I'm feeling. I'm going to give you some numbers here, Saji. God, my thumb's gone into cramp. It's about diet. I mean, obviously, I'm not a doctor, Linda, you know what I mean? But it's like diet. You need to like look into your diet as well. It could be allergies, intolerances, that type of thing. Inflammation, that's what I'm getting. I think a lot of people are getting diagnosed with diabetes and stuff now, aren't they? Makes you wonder what's going on in the bloody food, doesn't it? Eh? But we just need to sugar's such an enemy, isn't it? We need to be careful. Right. Right. So I'm getting 40, 41, 33, 43, number 9, 24, and number 7. Okay. Whew. So quite an interesting month. On the whole, I feel like we're each and every star sign is really feeling it at the minute. I just think we just need to ride it out, really, yeah. But not let outer influence affect it. It's about we're all being forced to look within. Does that make sense? Cap done. What's that mean? So that's interesting. So that's your month ahead. Would you like to ask any questions? I've got stiff fingers. Did you enjoy that? Is Jed there? Do you want to say anything, Jed? Oh, A to I. He wants to give a song. A to I wants to give a song. Okay. What's the song? Right, he's given this before. It's Eleanor Rigby. Eleanor Rigby. Dee, 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 dee. I want to get the lyrics to it. Oh, what's this? A red warning for London. We're not used to it, you know, David. I take it you're UK, same as us. Oh, wait, we're just not used to it. Eleanor Rigby. Interesting. So what A to I does is he's a ball of light and he gives us messages from songs either for global, and this is for global. So this is a message, right? So I'm going to get it up and we're going to Rigby lyrics. LG, you need to give the Libra lucky numbers. The only number you gave was 27. No way. Seriously? Okay. Libra, 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 Libra. Right, so you've got 27. And if they're all there, you got extra. 14, 22, 18, 52, 13, and number 7. Right. Lyrics. Right, listen to this, guys. Need some juice. Oh, look out, all the lonely people. Right, we know that bit. Eleanor Rigby picks up the rice in the church where a wedding has been. Waits at the window, wearing the face that she keeps in the jar by the door. Who is it for? All the lonely people, where do they all come from? All the lonely people, where do they all belong? Father Mackenzie, writing the words of his sermon that no one will hear. No one comes near. Oh, what's this? Look at him working, donning his socks in the right where there's nobody there. What does he care? Then there's the lyrics again, all the lonely people. Right. Eleanor Rigby died in the church and was buried along with her name. Nobody came. Father Mackenzie wiping the dirt from his hands as he walks from the grave. No one was saved. All the lonely people. So there's a message in this. Picks up the rice in the church where the wedding has been. Oh, I hope this is not going to be like some sort of blinking other pandemic or something. Father Mackenzie writing the words of a sermon that no one will hear because no one comes near. There's a message, isn't there? Right, I'm getting Californian Dreaming. Californian Dream. And this is coming in again, and I'm sure I've had this one before as well. Or maybe it was a different one. It was Mamas and Papas, wasn't it? California. I used to think they were really cool. Right. Are you listening to this, guys? And I'm sure this has come off in a Twitch show, but he's given us it again. A2I is giving us it again. Listen to the lyrics to this. And this is for world global events. All the leaves are brown, all the leaves are brown. Oh my God. And the sky is grey, and the sky is grey. I've been for a walk, I've been for a walk on a winter's day, on a winter's day. I'd be safe and warm if I was in LA. Right. I'm not going to sing it because I'll break the bloody microphone. Californian dreaming on such a winter's day. I stopped into a church. I passed along the way. Well, I got down on my knees, and I pretended to pray. You know, the preacher liked the cold. He knows I'm gonna stay. I'm gonna stay. Then there's the chorus again. All the leaves are brown. Well, that doesn't make sense, does it? And the sky is grey. I've been for a walk on a winter's day. Right, so is there something coming off? Maybe it's for California. Stopped into a church and I passed along the way. Interesting. Interesting. I'm gonna give one more. I'm getting New York. New York by Frank Sinatra. Start spreading the news. I'm leaving today. I want to be a part of New York, New York. These vagabond shoes, they are longing to stay right through the very heart of it, New York, New York. I want to wake up in a city that never sleeps and find I'm king of the hill, top of the heap. These small town blues, they are melting away. I'll make a brand new start of it in old New York. I've been getting the streets of New York as well when I've been doing the world predictions. If I can make it there, I'll make it anywhere. It's up to you, New York, New York. I want to wake up in a city that doesn't sleep and find that I'm number one, top of the list, head of the heap, king of the hill. Little town blues, they're all melting away. I'm going to make a brand new start of it in New York. And if I can make it there, I can make it practically anywhere. It's up to New York. Well, that doesn't make sense, does it? But it's obviously something's coming in to do with New York. Oh, we can hear cops in the background. Can you hear the cops? It's like the bloody Sweeney over here. See if I can get one more thing for you. Getting ocean, something about ocean. We will be all right. There's a lot of change to come in around this globe. I'll be doing world predictions tomorrow night anyway on Twitch. And then I'll be putting another looking glass out on here. But we've got Adam coming down the stairs. All of my Twitch followers will know that Adam sometimes pops in. I'm just doing world predictions on live on YouTube, darling, okay? Are you all right?
Right.
Okie dokie. I feel like I'm missing something for yous. I would love to give off a full world predictions, but I've gone really tired. Everyone saying hi, Adam.
Hello.
He's saying hello. He looks like blinking Spike off Notting Hill standing there and his wife runs. He's funny. He says hi. Oh my God, can you hear him? He's having a, oh my God, he's having a wee. He's so do you know what it is? Do you know what it is, that laddie, right? I haven't been on YouTube, live on YouTube for like 2 years. And he he makes me crease. He's so funny. Okay. I just think we're facing something, guys, and I'm going to really look into it tomorrow night. What's going to bring humanity back together again, really? Back together again. And we just need to stand strong. It is biblical what we're in. It really, really is. I don't believe the world's going to end. I believe the reality of our world is going to end. And it's like the veil is being lifted. And we're seeing it about what it really is. Do you know what I mean? And it goes beyond this 3D, what's happening now and in politics and everything, especially in America, where everyone's going through in the United States. The truth always comes out in the end, guys. It always comes out. But I just feel this inner peace that we will be all right. But where I feel there's going to be earth changes, it's biblical. It is so biblical. And the planet, the continents, but we will be okay. Um, Maybe there's floods to come and changes to come in countries, but we are a human race who will survive. And I've always said it's like that hidden underworld is being disclosed. And it's like we're the dark night of the soul, what we're going to enter into, guys. The dark night of the soul. And it's about we all coming together as a human race. The beings on our channel, they worry because we're such a tribal race. We're such a tribal race. We from everything, different groups, sects and religious sects and politics, in they can't intervene with humanity because we are a very tribal race. Um, but they are helping, and there is great change happening behind the scenes. You can't eradicate all the evil off the planet. You literally can't. You just have to let it play out. But there's far more good people on this planet than there is bad. I love that song, Tasman. Come Together Right Now, over by Aerosmith. I do feel that there's great change, but I was talking to a very good friend in Australia last night, their morning, and both agree that there is great change to come for the United States of America. And I do feel that you're going to witness a lot of change happening within the Republican Party. A lot of change will happen. And you have to watch DeSantis as well. I think that DeSantis is the one you need to watch for, not Trump. I think they're going to get a lot on him. I really, really do. But the show's not over with yet. And I always said that Trump would be a hard man to take down. He would be a hard man to take down. But there is a lot of younger people to come in on the show here. A lot of younger politics to make that entrance. And watch for the woman in the red dress, guys. Watch for the woman in the red dress. I do believe that it's possible into the future that laws are going to change. I did a big world predictions on Sunday night, and I looked into it on Twitch. You can check it out. It's in the description of all my videos. You can see like the last podcast. And I felt that and my guides were saying that laws are going to change. I don't know if they're going to try and change the constitutional law or rewrite something about the founding fathers, but something's going to change. I felt like the American flag falling and the American flag flying again. And I just see people on their knees and I like that. But we just have to go through this transition. We're definitely in biblical times, definitely. And I just think that it's the new Bible in a way. I mean, I'm not like majorly religious, even though I'm a Christian, on paper. I'm not somebody who goes to church all the time. I believe in Jesus Christ, but I'm not somebody who goes around preaching it, you know what I mean? It's just in us. I don't need to go to church. But I think that there's going to be a lot of change, and it's in the heart of America. It's like a lot of change happening to do with religion. And I don't know if it's to do with the problems, what's going on in parts of America or what. But it's like the new Bible playing out in America, and I'm watching it. I'm thinking, what the hell's going on? It's like really weird. There's a big divide, a big divide. But I just feel we will witness great change on this planet in each and every one of we. Each and every one of we are here for a reason to help each other. It's like me sitting here now. I'm here to help you, and then, and then that's how it goes on and goes on and goes on. And we're all helping each other. But we're about to have a lot of the the rats, mafia connections, all sorts of things to be revealed, all sorts of things to come out. But it's not as, it's not as black and white as it looks. It's very complicated. Yeah. So we're all going to be tested with morals and stuff like that. And we have been. Everything what's happened, look at the shootings, what happened in Texas and that and everything. There's a big divide in this world. And we just need to be there to support each other. And we need to believe. But what I do know is that there's great change to come in the United States of America. And I think that the rot has to come out to get better, to heal like a spot to burst. It really, really does. I'm showing this. If you look at all the pain what's happened over the United States, like the slavery, what was brought into the United States, centuries ago, and look at what happened to the Native American Indians. It was their land. All that pain, all that suffering. So how we're ascending, America, she's ascending, she's healing. And we are healing ancestral roots. We are healing ancestral roots. And we are all playing a part. Does that make sense? So there's a reason why you've got to look at the bigger picture. If someone's being racist, why they're being racist. No one talks about this, and I need to talk about this, why they're being racist, because they're such a nasty person. But there's a reason, and it's fear, pain. Mary said fear. And this is where we're going wrong as a human race. The ETs tell me this. So we need to heal this and show compassion and healing and teach people different ways. It's going to sort it out, because all this anger, it's getting worse and worse and worse. You can see it, can't you? It's all across the news and everything. And it's calmed and healed. We're in the eye of the storm, guys. Expect the unexpected. But what I do know is that United States of America will change, and we are all being tested, and we are here to help each other. And I don't think as Debbie says, the media helps either. It doesn't. But again, it's all that anger, isn't it? And we need to think of new ways how we can help. And we're all being played like a fiddle, really, if you think about it. It's But instead of getting angry about it, we need to heal it. We need to find solutions. And I do know that we're gonna be all right. Do you know what I mean? I just think that it's gonna just get really sort of messy is the word. I can't even explain the word what it is. And it's definitely got something to do with Trump and what's going on at the minute and all what's happening with the January the 6th. Something's about to erupt. All I'm gonna say on the matter, and I'm gonna look into it tomorrow night. But I hope yous have enjoyed it tonight. I hope yous have enjoyed it tonight. And we need compassion, don't we? And I send love out to everywhere, to my hometown, beautiful England, bonny Scotland, everywhere, everywhere, Japan, everywhere, United States of America, Australia, and we just are going to be strong. And it's what they say in Britain is keep calm and carry on. As my Auntie Betty would say, get that kettle on, get that kettle on. Watch for more people exiting, guys. And I'm going to look into this tomorrow night. Watch for more people exiting, leaving the building, should I say, one by one. There's more politicians to leave, resignations to come. I'll see you tomorrow night. Good night. God bless. Take care. I'm off to have a fag and a cup of tea. And all right, Boris is a character. And I'll see you tomorrow night. May the force all be with you all. Stay safe wherever you all are around the world. And stay strong, America. Because the best is yet to come. I'll see you soon. Bye now.